Hey everybody. So we're gonna do a reading. I think I'm gonna focus on what spiritual gifts we have, that we may be aware of, or that we may still be developing, or maybe we're just unaware that we have these gifts, because there's a lot of people who don't realize that they're very gifted and talented. So we're just going to do a reading and see if we can tap into those. And yeah. All right. So I really need to get a mirror, because you can like see me from here, but it's just up here where it's kind of blurry. Anyways, so we're gonna let's see, what deck do I want to start off with? You know what, we're just gonna jump right into it. We're gonna use this deck. This is the, what is this? Oh, Divination of the Ancients. So we're gonna start off with this deck. We're gonna see what spiritual gifts we have. So now remember, you may not resonate, okay? You may not resonate with all of it. You may only resonate with like one aspect of this reading, and that's fine, okay? You probably won't have all of these gifts, okay? Or you might. But remember, just if it doesn't feel right to you, or if it does feel right to you, go with what you feel. Trust yourself. Listen to yourself. Okay, so we have Fortune Cookie. And I am going to read this one out of the book. So you guys may what is the word that I want to get? You guys may feel like very lucky, okay? Maybe you have like really good luck. You are probably somebody who gets a lot of synchronized messages, okay? I'm not really going to read it out of the book because it's more of a message in regards to the fortune cookie, so it doesn't really add up with the, or at least that one doesn't. You guys may also be very comfortable in the unknown, because like a fortune cookie, you don't know what you're going to get, right, until you actually open it and you read the little paper that's inside of it. So you guys may be somebody who is really comfortable in the unknown, which is a really good gift to have, because a lot of us, we're not. Going into the unknown is really scary, and it feels dangerous and it feels unsafe, but it's like you guys kind of are able to conquer that fear and just like head straight on into it. So let's see what else. I just want one. Ooh, we have handwriting, which is authenticity. I don't think I've ever gotten this card. So some of you guys may be writers, okay? Publishers. Maybe you're somebody who is writing a book. For some of you guys, I heard a play. see if this one has anything, because I don't think I've ever gotten this card. You know what? I'm actually going to read this because some of you guys may get a message from this, okay? It is time to reveal the real you. You may know yourself, but do you let anyone else know the true you? You may feel desperate to be yourself, but have worn a mask for so long that you are now worried how friends, family, and colleagues will react if you stop acting the way they expect you to act. You may have embodied the role of people pleaser or entertainer, trying to be all things to everyone. If you show your true colors, will others treat you differently? Will you lose their respect or even their friendship? Ask yourself these questions and be completely truthful with your answers. Then decide whether you are brave enough to show your authentic face to the world. For some of you guys too, the energy that I'm picking up on is you may channel when you're writing. And if you're not familiar with what channeling is, it's that you're streaming a higher consciousness, okay? And so when you're writing, you may get like a lot of ideas, you may get a lot of downloads, a lot of messages, or even just journaling, okay? You guys may be really good at journaling. You may love to journal. Some sort of like scripting as well. Okay, let's see what else. We have, I don't know. I'm probably going to butcher this. But now I'm not even going to read what it says, because it says fragmented. But the feeling that I'm getting is more of like, you guys may, for some reason, and there actually might be a card in here that is that. But for some reason, I'm getting like runes, or I'm getting like the bone throwing. I don't know what it's really called, but it's like, you know, you grab like bones and you throw them and you're able to see if it's like a yes or a no or something like that. That's what I'm picking up more heavily on. So bone throwing, maybe bone scrying. I don't really know what it's called. I'm not very familiar with it. Let me see if there's any. Oh, there is a runes card in here. It's actually right after this card. Yeah, okay, see, it is that. So it says, still common in Mongolia and throughout Central Asia where it originated. Shagai, I may be butchering that, refers to the collection of small knuckle bones of sheep, goats, and in some cases wolves, which are thrown on the ground. The pattern they form is then divined by a bone thrower who is gifted in their interpretation. By seeing how the bones fall, the diviner can settle arguments within the tribe, listen to the ancestral spirits for guidance or health issues, and discover answers to questions asked. So yeah, bone throwing. You're really good at bone throwing, whether you're aware of it or not. You know, maybe it's something to, you know, look into, to experiment with. Oops. This is actually the card I just flipped over too. We have wishbone, which is affirmation. So I'm still getting that same energy with this bone throwing. Some of you guys may be really, really good at it. For some of you guys, it may be something that, you know, you should definitely check out. Very interesting. So yeah, I'm still heavily picking up on the bone throwing, regardless of if that's the wishbone represents, because I know that it doesn't, but that's just what I'm feeling. Because in the book it said that they would get the bone from a bird, wait for the bone to dry out, and then 2 priestesses on the full moon would rip the thing apart, and whoever got the longer piece is the one who was going to be blessed and gifted. But I'm picking up more so, ooh, I've never seen this card, but I'm picking up more so bone throwing. And again, it can go hand in hand with the fortune cookie as well. So, you know, just having really good luck. Okay. And then we have hydromancy, which is illusion. Oh my God, you guys, I have been getting so hungry, like just ridiculous. Just want to eat everything. I know I'm pregnant, but holy crap. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I know this is some sort of scrying. So it says, Nostradamus was the first to record details of scrying in a bowl of water. However, water scrying can be traced back to the ancient Babylonians, who passed the practice on to the Egyptians and Greeks. A scrying temple near Dodona Oracle housed a large bronze cauldron of water into which people gazed for clear vision. So in a sense, you have the sight of spiritual, or you have the gift of spiritual sight, which that is clairvoyance, right? You're able to see things for what they are. Okay, you may have a hard time trusting yourself. And for others of you guys may use this gift, you know, quite often. But yeah, you're able to see through the illusion. You're able to see through deceit. So in a sense, like nothing can really get past you because you have that clear vision. So let's get one more. And then we have ornithomancy. I don't know, it's omen. This is, I've never heard of this word before. So let's see. Let's see what we get. Okay, so so you guys are able to detect, okay, because I don't know, this isn't really giving me much, but you guys are able to detect, like, when, in a sense, like when there's dangers, right? Because when there's an omen, it's normally trying to like warn you of something. So you guys are very gifted in like seeing things before they happen, like dangerous situations before they happen. And it doesn't have to like literally mean like, you know, somebody's gonna get killed, somebody's gonna get kidnapped, or, you know, no. But you're able to just predict when things are going to happen that are a little more on the scary side. Others of you guys are very gifted in astrology, okay? And then another one is also tarot, so you know what I do basically. I'm also hearing clear knowing, which is called claircognizance. So you just kind of know things like without actually having like physical evidence or like seeing something. Like you may get like a feeling in your body about something and then it turns out to be right. I'm seeing if I'm picking up other things that didn't come out. Oh goodness. Okay, that's what I'm getting for now. Let's go on and let's move on to this deck. What are some gifts for the viewers who resonate with this reading? So we have practicing patience. So some of you guys have mastered, you know, patience, okay? Others of you guys, you may need to be patient when it comes to your gifts, okay? Which is really awesome, because when we're patient with things, you know, we're able to develop them in a way that genuinely works for us. Because there's a lot of people who want to be gifted, or, you know, want to be very, what is the word that I'm looking for? Almost like a master, like they want to master something. But patience is such a beautiful gift to have, because it allows you to see things differently, and you're able to cultivate it in a way that not only helps you, but it also helps others. So you're able to teach others, you know, how to bring in patience into their life. Whoa. Some of you guys are really good energy healers as well. We have messages from Spirit. So again, this is kind of reminding me of the handwriting. You know, you guys, some of you guys are very, very open to receiving messages from that higher consciousness, okay? Some of you guys may also, because I'm getting people who are passed over, you know, maybe you're able to rely or to relay messages from those who have passed over. You just want one. We have the Divine Source. So again, some of you guys are very, very connected. Very, very connected, whether you're aware of it or not. You are very, very connected to Source, to a higher consciousness. I think that for some of you guys are aware of this, but for others, you're not. And the only reason being is because you haven't tapped into that part of yourself yet. Reaching out to Spirit. Literally, look. Like, there is... Oh, my goodness. For some of you guys would benefit from meditating, okay? Or just being in silence, being in solitude with yourself without any sort of distractions. I don't know that sometimes that can be hard, you know? Especially if you're somebody who's very mental, you know, very up here in the mind. But you guys just have this very beautiful connection if you allow yourself to have that. We have creative expression. So some of you guys are very talented in the arts, okay? I did get, you know, the play scripting of some sort, painting, drawing. They're showing me dancing, singing, like DIY projects. You're really good at bringing people together. Sorry, I have notifications coming in. Okay, so we have turn on switch. So for some of you guys are gonna have to practice, you know, turning on these gifts, okay? Really tuning in to the body. I think the body is just so important to really have a connection with and a relationship with, because that's where a lot of it comes from. So yeah, for some of you guys are gonna have to practice how to turn on these gifts, okay? How to access these gifts. And then we have sitting in the power. So this is another energy of, you know, really connecting with yourself in order to connect with that higher realm, okay? So again, meditation is really going to help you. Maybe even meditating outside, connecting with nature, having a relationship with nature, talking to nature, and really trusting yourself and really trusting in your own power and your own abilities. The wonder of colors. Some of you guys may be able to like see auras, or maybe when you see like a certain color, you may get like certain messages. I feel like there's something, let me see if it'll tell me in the back. Because colors are all, it's all a frequency, right? I feel like certain colors hold a certain vibration as well. So you're able to like tap into, you know, those colors and get more information. Yeah. So furthermore, the colors of a spirit's aura can help you identify aspects of their personality. So yeah, definitely something with the aura. You're able to see people's auras. Okay, so let's get one more. One last gift. I'm just going to go ahead and take these two. So we have evidence of spirit. And then we have spirit guides. So again, some of you guys are just very, I don't know, I feel like whoever watches this video and resonates with this, somebody here is very, very connected to the spiritual world, okay? Again, with the synchronicities, I think I said that for the first card, I can't remember, you know, but you guys know when spirit is trying to talk to you, when spirit is trying to communicate with you, because they send you all of these signs. And then others of you, you may work very closely with your spirit guides, your spirit animals, with deities. You know, you may have a very strong connection. And, you know, our spirit guides are there to help us. They're there to guide us. You know, they can't give us all the answers because we still have to do the work, you know, and stuff like that. But I just feel like there's a very close connection here with the spiritual world. And if you feel like you're not one of those people, then, you know, like that card said, practicing patience, really connecting with yourself, getting to know yourself, getting to know your own spirit, which then will help you get to know, you know, you'll be able to reach out to other realms, you know, a higher sense of consciousness, of frequency. So let's see. We have the solar plexus, which is celebrate life. So some of you guys may have a very strong connection to the solar plexus chakra. Some of you guys may need to dedicate a little more time to connecting with that solar plexus chakra, because that is a chakra that governs, and I'm just going to name a few of them, okay, that kind of pop into my head, but it governs your power, your willpower, your discipline, your self-esteem, it's your instinct, okay? And there's so much more to it, but that's just the few that I'm getting. So some of you guys may need to connect a little bit more with that. And we have resounding sound, which is the throat chakra. So again, some of you guys are singers, okay? Some of you guys may even be gifted in like sound healing. So like, you know, using sound bowls, or you know, maybe like experimenting with different frequencies, like creating different frequencies, bringing certain frequencies together. Remember, you guys, there's nothing wrong in experimenting, and see what works out for you, see what really resonates with you, see which one you really love. You know, maybe one of these works for you and the other one doesn't, and that's perfectly fine, right? We're not meant to do everything, although some of us are meant to experience a little bit more of everything. And we have the gift of strength, which is the solar plexus. So again, really connecting and strengthening that solar plexus chakra, really connecting with yourself, trusting yourself, rebuilding your self-esteem, looking at yourself in a completely different way, seeing the beauty that you truly are. I feel like is really going to help you connect more with your gifts, okay? So let's get one more. And then we have elevate. Yes, so it's that same feeling. You're able to connect again with the higher consciousness, okay? In a sense, the energy that I'm picking up also is that you may need to work through some healing in order to elevate, okay? That's how it was with me. Like, there was certain gifts I was really good at, had already. Like, I would dream of things, and I realized that I had that gift, like back in 2009, 2010 is when I realized I had that gift, but I didn't actually know, like truly know what it was until like probably 2018. It's when I really started to tap into that gift and understand it. And then also too, I had the claircognizance, which is the one where you just know things, right? But I didn't realize what was happening until, again, probably around 2017, 2018 is when I really started to tap into those gifts. And then the more that I started to heal and really work on myself, other gifts started to open up for me. You know, I started getting into the tarot. I started doing Reiki. You know, I was able to be able to scan people and get information from them. And so, you know, that's just a few of my gifts. So the more healing you do, I feel like it just opens you up more to it. And so they start to reveal themselves. It's not to say that they're not there. It's just that sometimes you have to put in a little work to discover them, you know? So, I actually think that's all I have for you guys. I got all these other decks out, but I'm not really feeling called to really use them. But let's get, you know what, let's leave off with a message from the universe and see what they have for us. Oh goodness. Oh, give me a second. Oh my goodness, my knee hurts so bad. Okay, look at that. And I'm gonna end it off with these. We have trust, and then we have miracles. And that's the feeling that I'm getting, is that when you start to trust yourself, you start to trust the universe, you open yourself up to these miracles, to these things that you didn't think were possible, okay? For some of you guys, you're very, very talented in seeing people's auras, okay? But again, remember, it requires to trust yourself, to believe in yourself, to have that faith within yourself and that confidence. For some of you, that's probably just all it takes, right? So working through those aspects of yourself that don't feel confident, that make you feel like you can't trust yourself because you may have experienced some sort of trauma in regards to that. Or somebody told you, you know, that you had to rely on them and not on yourself. But the more you're able to work on that aspect of you, the more you open yourself up to all of these possibilities. So that is all that I have for you. Thank you for, I apologize. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys do something that makes your heart absolutely happy. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night wherever you're at.